Right, good evening folks. That's not something you hear from me very often, is it? Evening. They don't normally let me out in the dark. Not that it is dark yet, but it will be. So, I'm off to Scarcliffe bike night. Haven't been for ages. It runs every Tuesday night, basically from late spring to early autumn, and it gets absolutely packed with bikes. You get all sorts. You get a lot of bikes, old fellas on classic bikes, old British thumpers, that sort of thing. You get the obligatory GS riders. You get hooligans on sports bikes. And then you get the noisy ones on Harleys. So it's a pretty eclectic mix. The classic ones tend to come early and leave early, so that's why I'm going to get there a little bit early tonight, and I'm going to go via Bolsover because I want to show you something which has got nothing to do with bikes, but hopefully it's interesting. Unfortunately, it is rush hour, so everyone's going home from work, going home for tea. And there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm sure you don't want to see me in endless queues of traffic. So I'll catch up with you once we got past this lot. Look at the state of this road. I mean, don't tell me that's water damage. Absolutely ridiculous. Right folks, so up there in front of you, looking resplendent in the sunshine, is Bolsover Castle. Now Bolsover really doesn't have a great deal going for it, and I can say that because I used to live there many years ago. It certainly isn't as bad as it used to be, but the castle is quite significant. It's a Grade 1 listed building, apparently of international importance. It's in a bit of a state in places, but they're not allowed to do anything to it. Now what you can actually see is a 17th century castle, but it's built on the remains of the 12th century castle. So 12th century, you know, we're talking Richard the Lionheart times. It is quite spectacular, but it's not cheap to get in there. And I figured when I was a Bolsover resident and paying council tax, why the hell should I pay to go into my own castle? So I never did. But it is, it's got an interesting history. In fact, I believe Lucy Worsley did a whole documentary on it. I think for BBC Two. If you dug into the archives, you could probably find it. Interesting stuff. However, that's not why we're out tonight. We're going to bike night. Right, so we're only about 5 minutes away. Traffic lights permitting. Right, we're a couple of minutes away. I suspect there's going to be a lot of bikes there tonight, as it's such a lovely evening. Right, so this is Scarcliffe. Now we could go down there, but I'm not going to do. I'm going to go up to the next junction, turn left, drop down to the village that way. Oh, what's going off here? Drop off the curb and back up again. Oh. That wasn't very nice. Well, I always like to take it easy through the village. It's only a small village. And it gets very noisy at times. And you get the idiots on the sports bikes doing wheelies and revving their nuts off with their Akrapovic exhaust. And you get the noisy Harley riders who just make a noise. And it must really brass the locals off. The funny thing is, they don't want it stopped. Oh, God almighty, look at this. Yep. And I thought I was coming early. It's absolutely rammed. Try and tuck in somewhere. Without blocking someone's house. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Will we get in there? Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I might have to do that. There have been times I've had to park up there. I told you to be busy, didn't I? This appears to be the Dukes of Hazzard's bike. The General Lee. Nice paint job. Oh, what have we got over here? Honda 175. What do you want? GT185 Suzuki. Oh, CBX, my goodness. Oh, it's for sale, £14,950. I can believe that. There's not many of them about. CBX. Whoa. Oh, let's have a look at some of the classics. Oh, nice looking Vincent. Honda 750. Kawasaki 500, that's rather nice. Yeah, popular night, eh? Right, get more vintage stuff. Honda Cub. What is that? Right. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's got a Honda engine in it.
Same with, you know, when you have a little bit of varnish. Let's say this element is
Tiger 90, 350. That's nice.
Yeah, I saw that share. I got him in that there. You are a constable.
Now that is a lovely Suzuki. That is lovely. Well, I think you can safely say it's been a good turnout. Okay, I think I'll wrap that up then. I think you've seen enough and I've seen enough. I'm going to finish my drink and head off home. So catch you next time, and if you're in the area, Scarcliffe Bike Night. Good night out in the sunshine. Cheers all.